This week, the channels asked, how does social media affect your self-image and mental health?
Man, that's a question. I don't know. I feel like I've had this conversation a lot. I think I try to use it now, especially for like art and music and like connecting with people. I think like I moved down here 3 weeks ago, so I'm very new, and I use that to like meet new people.
Um, I think that social media has made me compare myself to other people more, and I kind of think more in depth about the things that I'm doing and how those would portray on social media.
I think it's an interesting platform for like artistic expression and like people being able to find different communities that are like maybe more niche and they weren't exposed to in their like environment. I do think it can also be really toxic depending on how you use it, but I think it's like a cool forum for people to get to reach out and express themselves.
Not great, actually, pretty negatively. I don't have like Instagram and stuff. I had it for a little while and it just wasn't my thing. Yeah.
Health, I don't take it seriously.
Do you use it at all?
I use it, but I don't. It's mostly to see what my friends are doing.
I'd say overall social media, I'd say it's been a really big mixed bag. I'd say overall it's mostly negative because like you see people who seem like they have these like perfect lives, but really they're just like normal people, but they just like only show one tiny angle, and like it makes the inner critic in yourself. It allows it to be really hard on yourself more often than I feel like most people should, because we're all like beautiful creatures out here and we deserve all the love just like the next person, and to be enough. So I feel like social media really blocks that out. But however, I am the president of the Mindfulness Club, and we do use social media to kind of like market our sense of mental health. So I think it could have some good opportunities as far as bringing mental health to people.
I mean, in general, I don't really like do social media because I feel like it like puts like a false like sense of like how like someone should be, and like as a person, I feel like with mental health, it affects like people negatively because like it brings like depression because they think they have to be a certain way because that's what it's like put on to them. So I'm not really the biggest fan, but yeah.
I think that's a really good question. I think that it affects a lot of people in our generation. I think that it makes you kind of compare your behind the scenes to other people's highlights reels, so I think it can be pretty damaging, but I also think it's a good way to stay in touch with friends and stuff like that.